Hello artists, and welcome to day 111 of the epic journey. This is going to be the first of a couple of days that we're talking about drawing, and today we're going to concentrate on a drawing technique called scribble drawing. Now I've just been drawing a very light sort of pencil guide as to what I'm going to be doing today. It's not in any great detail because I don't want any of this pencil that I'm putting on here to be in any way influential in the drawing. I'm simply using it as a guide. So tonight my chosen method of drawing is going to be a plain old big ballpoint pen, believe it or not. So what I'm doing here is I'm just putting in my sort of basic foundation. I'm not worrying too much at the moment about tonal values, that will come later. But I want my scribbling to be very random. Now what's so nice about scribble drawing as well is that you really give your right brain a chance to get involved here. Because none of this is actually pre-planned, it becomes quite instinctive. Now as with all drawing, scribble drawing also is going to be working from a darker tone to lighter tone. That is the hallmark of drawing, is the relationships of tonal values. With a pen we don't really have a lot of option in terms of giving a lot of pressure for darks and then less pressure for lights. So what we're going to rely on here is the density of lines. Everything's going to be scribbles, and the higher density of lines is going to be the dark areas, and the lower density of lines is going to be the lighter areas. The lines that you use with your pen, you know, when you're doing this kind of scribble drawing, don't have to in any way resemble what your drawing is. In fact, the lines can be or should be quite sort of random. You want a whole lot of random lines. You don't really want your lines to be descriptive, because it's the density of line work that is actually going to be what proves the fun part. So, you know, you are literally scribbling. But I think what we've managed to establish is the density of line. That's what I was trying to get through to you tonight. And of course, because it's all random scribbles, it kind of allows you to be really free, because you can do scribbly things all over the place that will just add to the ambiance that you're trying to create, I suppose. And you can't really put a foot wrong in terms of, you know, putting a line in the wrong place. And it's just the working of all this line together, the density of lines in the dark areas and the lack of density of lines in the lighter areas, that give you this tonal relationships. And really all it is line. You're not doing any special technique, you're just scribbling, letting it flow from inside and just kind of becoming instinctive. Just let your pen glide over the page. And of course, you know, make sure you use a pen not like the one that I've got here that's not flowing very well. It's better to use a pen that flows. What's really nice for something like this is something like a felt tip pen that hasn't actually got a ball and ink like this one has. But you can actually do it with anything. You could do it with pencil, you can do it with pastels or charcoal, you name it, you can do it with absolutely anything, as long as you create a single tone line. You don't want like with pencil or charcoal work where you push harder, you're going to get a dark line, and you push with less pressure, you're going to get a softer, lighter line. You don't want that. You want your line, the actual line quality, to be the same throughout. And you create your tonal densities, or your tonal values, should I say, with the density of line, not the actual darkness of the lines. And you just scribble and just have a lot of fun and let it build up and grow as you're drawing. So artists, I thought I'd start with scribble drawing because it's great fun and pretty much anybody can do it. And from here we will move on to more line drawings using different qualities of line, etc. But in the meantime, have some fun with scribble drawing. See what you can produce, and please don't be afraid to take pictures of it and post it on the timeline, or if you're not confident enough for everybody else to see it, then please drop me a private message with the picture. I'd love to see what you guys are producing. Have some fun with scribble drawing. It really allows you to be free, allows you to sort of throw away all your inhibitions as an artist. So artists, thank you for being with me on day 111. Please will you like and share, obviously as usual, and I'll see you tomorrow in day 112. Thanks again. Bye. That's what you want to do.